Hi everyone, welcome back to our Python web scraping series. So today we will see how to do API scraping. So for our today's video, I am going to use soundcloud.com. So in this we will try to get all the details of the song, like the song name and and the artist. So if we see the source code of this one, so under UL, it is unordered list. We have um, all the songs in li tag, that is list tag. So before starting, we will see like what we are getting as a response for this. So I'm importing the request module and I'm I'm requesting to this URL. So let us see what's the response we are getting. So if you see in the response, so you don't see any UL tag or li tag, so that points to the songs that we have to scrape. So in this situation, so what we will do, we will try to see is there any other API that is being called in the back, so that we can utilize it to get our data. So for that, if we go to network tab and we'll clear everything and we'll reload the page. And if we see here, these are all the API calls that are being made to get the details of the page. So in this somewhere we will get the uh, details of the songs as well. So here we can see all music. So if you go to the preview, you can see the details of the song. So we are getting in a JSON response for this API. If we, instead of calling this API, this URL, if we call this API, so we will get all the uh, uh, data related to songs. But before doing that, we have to make sure that in our request headers, are we sending any authentication token or any session code. So in that case, we have to make sure we need to pass the auth code and session ID, everything. But in this case, we are not using any authentication or anything, so that we can directly use this API to get our data. Okay, let me copy this one, and instead of calling this URL, I will call this API. So now if I try to run this one, you can see we have got the response. It's a JSON response. So to see this in a formatted way, so what we can do is we need more library called JSON. We have to import that JSON, and so we have to load the JSON with the response that we have got, and we print the JSON response. It is being converted to JSON. To see this in a format, there is one more library called pprint. So instead of print, if we do pprint, so we can see everything in a formatted way. So that that will be easier for us to see the keys and values. Okay, so in this one, we scroll to the top, so we can see from the API preview. So under collection, so this is the key, and the value of the collection is a list of JSON. So what we have to do is we need to get the collection. So if we get into collection, so we can access the list. So for that, what I will do is create the variable song list and JSON response. From the JSON response, we need to pass the key. So in this case, collection is our key. So for this key, we will get the value as list of songs. Okay, and so we can loop through this song in this song list. And so if you see individual songs, so the title, for title we have a key called title for the title of the song, and we have to get the artist as well. So this one is, so if we scroll up here somewhere, we will get the detail. For the user, so we have this user. So under this we can see username, that is what we need. So for title, first we'll get the title. Title of the song. The key is title, and for the artist, we have to, so it is the user, and inside that we have username. User, and inside that we have and we can print those. And if we execute this, we have to get the title and the artist names for each song. Okay, let me clear this first. Yeah, so you can see the title of the song and the artist. Yeah, so the title and the artist, so we are able to scrape all the data that we needed. Okay, that's it for this video. So if we haven't checked out the previous video, that is doing web scraping from the source code directly, please go through that as well. And thanks for watching.